everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Good afternoon, guys. Happy Sunday. Thank you guys for being here. As you guys can see, we're completely late, totally late. At least for me, that that
Blame it on time.
yeah, no, that hour we lost totally kicked my ass. I don't know about you guys, but I just woke up, and Sundays are usually
Yeah.
the only day I get to sleep in. But again, that hour we lost made it even worse. So, but here we are, guys. We're definitely doing the giveaway today. I cannot miss out on that again. Hello, guys. Welcome, Nefty. How are you, my friend?
Doing well, doing well. Thank you, thank you. Recovering from the time lapse as well.
Mhm.
We have Rob. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me again. Everything's good. Just like everybody else, not ready for this hour loss, man.
We got Will. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here.
What's going on, brothers?
So, guys, as you guys may or may not know, last week we didn't have our usual panel because nobody showed up. So today we're gonna go over things that you guys missed out on. So, like I mentioned earlier, we got Baylan, we got Shin Hati, we got I believe we're gonna talk about the Super Commando, right? They removed his pictures from the Hot Toys page, and we're
Mhm.
going to go on Sideshow and pull up his pictures because he's still up for pre-order apparently. So let me pull that up real quickly before we get started. Super Commando. Here we go. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird that they removed him from their website, from their page. They just have like a promo picture of him. Let me say hello to the chat real quickly before we get started. Let's see who's in here today with us. We got on Card Reviews. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. So real, you'll swear you can taste it. We got Joker J in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Says hello. Hope you guys are all good. Mr. Fabs got a video for you on my small channel, trying to help you get a proper Chewbacca. Share the love. I always watch your videos, my friend. We got TK in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Watching.
TK.
TK.
Yeah, where is he? What did he say?
Got the kids today. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
boo, boo. No, imagine. I'm just kidding. We got Nefty in the house. Welcome, my friend. We have Babo, Babo in the house. Welcome, welcome. We got Brad in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. A Vader. This guy, unbelievable. TK, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I can't stay long. Sorry. It's all right. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Give me an Asian chick.
Yay.
Oh man, we got Paul in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. I thought the time changed Monday morning. Nope, it's always on Sundays. It's never on Mondays. Every Sunday is when we lose the hour or we gain the hour. Anthony in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here today.
Slugging.
We have let's see, Brad, Joker. All right, guys. So let's get started. So it looks like everybody's in here. So let's start with the Super Commando. So obviously we have on the panel plenty of Star Wars fans, and not only not your standard regular fan. We got hardcore fans. So let's start with Nefty. Nefty, when you saw this go up for pre-order, was this something exciting for you? Were you like, oh, another Mandalorian? Were you like, oh, another trooper, another what are they called? Another oh my God, what the hell is it? Axe Wolves, another Death Watch. You know what I mean? Like, was that something that came like to your mind immediately, or were you like, oh, like this is something different? I'm excited for this.
I was excited for this one. I like the Clone Wars. I know this was 3 seconds of a scene in Ahsoka, and I like completing all lines. So I'm all in with the Ahsoka line, so I'm definitely adding the character, and it works for me. I mean, I know it is not as accurate as what you see in the Clone Wars, but it is what it is. This is how it was presented, and I'm definitely going to get this character.
Now, is this something that you look at and say, "Man, I need at least 2. I need at least 3." Would you?
No, I would stick with 1. I'll even go as far if they have the other members of the squad. I would probably army build them, but as a commander, I'll probably need 1. You always need
Just one, right? You're saying if they give you what, like the grunts, like just the
yeah.
regular ones?
If and that's a big if. They would give us the grunt, I would definitely jump in on it. And I know a lot of people don't like that because usually it's going to be some type of recycling of parts and repainting, and that's all it is,
It looks like we got some action going on. We got slugging in the house, gifting memberships. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. I think it looks like who got one? Babo. Babo is a member. Babo. Welcome.
Welcome to the gang.
Babo. And who else got one? Let's see who else got one. Member for a month. Look at that. Wait. Thank you, my friend. That is awesome. Thank you for being a member. Guys, if you haven't thought about it, please think about joining the channel. Everybody loves being a member. As you can see, you get to stream on Sundays with us. Can't beat it. We got Chris in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Let's see. We got Tragedy Tales in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Who else got the other one? Anthony, who got the second one? I want to know who became a member. I want to know. All right, let me know who got the second one. That's awesome. Thank you, Anthony.
Give me one sec.
Delivery.
So we got. Let's start with Will.
Yo.
Tell us how you feel about the figure. Give us some likes in this.
No, thank you.
Figure.
I'm definitely getting it. Like I told you, I seen him on the Clone Wars also, and I enjoyed the Mandos. Anything Mando, I definitely pick up. Actual Mandalorians. He'll go really nice with the Clone Wars Darth Maul, I feel.
Yep.
And I already pre-ordered them day 1. So yeah, he'll go nice with the shelf, and just kind of calming my enthusiasm, and I'm getting my dollar ready in case I have to throw it in the swear jar today. But I'm good, Fab. I'm definitely getting them.
Oh, Rudy got the other one. Where's Rudy? Is Rudy? I didn't even know Rudy was in here. Where's Rudy? That's awesome. Thank you, Anthony. We got it's a watermelon. Yeah, that's for you.
Watermelon man.
That's awesome. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. We got TK says, "Whoa, Thor, whole $1."
Hey, listen, it's inflation.
All right, Rob. So tell us how you feel about the figure. Are you getting this? Do you like it? Is there something that you would change? What do you like and dislike about the figure?
I love the figure, man. Like it's great. I was hoping we would get some Super Commandos for the Clone Wars. Actually, that was a great thing to give us. It'd be even better if they gave us a Gar Saxon. I love how the figure looks. Yeah, everything's a reused part, but it's all right. I'll take it as it is. Taking 2. I want 2 of them. I want one for the Ahsoka, and I want one for my Clone Wars. So
that's
yeah,
that's smart. That's very smart. I didn't think about that.
I want to, because if you have 2, you take him with the Clone Wars Maul,
right?
The Clone Wars Ahsoka that we have already in our collections, and the 501st with the 332nd helmet on, and you got your little battle scene going right there.
Yeah, and then a good idea. I didn't even think, because these things it's from Ahsoka, right? So I'm like, oh, I just need one. But if you want to do a Clone Wars display, That is a great idea. I didn't even that
Yeah.
didn't cross my mind because it doesn't. You know, because what I do is if it's from Ahsoka, it's going with Ahsoka. You know what
It's
I mean?
going
Like,
with
I would
Ahsoka,
never
yeah.
think like, oh, let me put this with the Clone Wars because it just wouldn't make sense to me because it's not branded that way. But it
Yeah.
works because there's no head sculpt. You know what I mean? So you could use that either way. And even if they would have made this, you know, branded the Clone Wars, you could have used it for Ahsoka as well. You know what I mean?
Ahsoka,
So
yep.
it's the same thing. So
It's in there. Yep.
that's a very good idea. We got Peyton in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
In the Ahsoka line, something's gonna have to hit the bargain bin. Any line that is as
not
big
necessarily,
as
not
line,
necessarily
something
though.
has to fall short.
Not necessarily because you don't know how many they're making of these pieces, and that's where you don't know that this is going to happen. Can it happen? Absolutely, but we don't know because we don't know how many. You know, if they're making the same amount of numbers that they would be for a movie character. You know what I mean?
I don't think they're gonna overflood it like they did with the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't think so either. You know what I mean?
If you follow other lines that are very long in characters, one or two always wind up suffering.
Right, but remember, for example, Endgame was a huge line. Infinity War, a huge line. On top of that, they're Marvel, so that was a completely different world. You know, Star Wars. I would like to assume that from what we're seeing, they're not making as many. That's what I like to believe. Right? We had this conversation yesterday as well. Shout out to Brandon for he's a seller. He's very deep into that.
That was a good stream.
Yeah, he brought up a lot of good points that I know I never thought about. So that's where I'm at with these smaller lines, right? It all comes down to pre-orders at the end of the day, right? They know that they have to make a certain amount to begin with, and they go now according, at least Sideshow, right? We're talking about Sideshow. They go according to whatever I feel like the amount of pre-orders that they got, which or they're getting, which is why some items end up hitting wait lists that much quicker than others. If you notice that too, that's been happening a lot. Again, do we know if it's real or not? Who knows? But that game doesn't make your mind, stay settled in the sense of, all right, this is fake. I'll get it later on. You don't know why they're doing that. You don't know what the reality is, right? They could be playing a game and say, look, we just put it on wait list. So does that mean that everybody's going to get waitlisted too? Not necessarily, because we're still able to get these pieces, whether it's pop culture, whether it's Lion Rock, all these random little stores that everybody knows about. You could always, again, I don't know how quickly those places sell out either. So I'm just giving an example of that there are different places and websites and locations where you could get your stuff. It just doesn't mean that they're just going to make tons and anything's going to sit. That's my fear. That's why whatever I see that's important, I'll just pre-order it to be safe, because my fear, it's not necessarily that I'm going to miss out, but overpaying, because I'm going to get it either way. I'm going to get it either on Toys for Kiddos or I'm going to get it on Sideshow, right? So I'm getting it regardless. My fear is not even missing out. It's I don't want to overpay, right? If I know I'm getting something, period. It's just, where am I getting it from? So that's where I'm at. But when it comes to the amount of figures that they're made, if it sits, what are you going to do, right? But as of right now, these shows don't look like they're making tons. At least, again, I'd like to believe that, because it doesn't make sense for them to be doing that. The fact that it's an Ahsoka show, also, it's a big deal, right? It's a big deal. The fact that what's his name, Anakin appeared on the show, it's a big deal. He appeared as Anakin. He appeared, I believe, as Darth Vader as well. So I think it was light side Anakin. I believe he was dark side Anakin, Clone Wars Anakin, and then Darth Vader. I believe those four came out. That alone, you're going to tell me that potentially there's no Darth Vader coming? There's a possibility from Ahsoka, right? Would they? I don't think it would make sense, because they just had the Obi-Wan Darth Vader, right? Why would they do another one? How different, how different can it be? How much can they possibly change from it, right? So not much really, but can they give us another one labeled Ahsoka to reuse the Obi-Wan Darth Vader? Absolutely. And what are you going to say? Oh, I don't want it. So that's what I think is happening. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? I'm going to go with Will. Will, what do you think regarding those numbers?
I kind of agree with it to a degree. With the wait list, I agreed with what Modoc Mark was saying last night. I think it's a scam with the wait list. I really do. You know,
FOMO, they're playing the FOMO.
yeah, they're definitely playing the FOMO. The way I'm doing it is, if I really want the figure and I know I'm going to get it, I'll just pre-order it. Just to have it locked in and pay it off little by little, or all in one shot, whatever the case is. But if it's something I'm kind of on the fence with, you know, if I really want it and it goes waitlisted or you can't find it, you're gonna be able to get it. Like Mike was saying, you're just gonna have to be prepared to pay a little bit more for it. Like Crosshair, you know, I wanted him, but I wasn't sure. But now, if I want him, I gotta pay. But you never know what happens, you know.
Rob, what about you? What do you think of that? Like that whole situation with the numbers. What do you think personally that's happening?
Personally, in my opinion, I think they're going to fall back on the numbers. I think they realize it's a big drop in the people buying figures now. They're constantly just throwing out codes for discount just to unload, but it's the same figures nobody wants. Everybody has them already. Too much overhead is just sitting in warehouse. Numbers are going to go low. I believe they're going by the amount of pre-orders. They don't want to lose out no more money. I don't think they're going to overproduce.
See, but here's the thing. I feel like we have to separate the two, right? When we talk about numbers, I feel like we mix up the Sideshow numbers with the Hot Toys actual numbers, right? So it's two different things, right? Production and what Sideshow carries, it's two different worlds, because remember that Sideshow distributes to whoever else, right? They get their own amount of figures, obviously, according to whatever pre-orders they got personally.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I mean. You know, they're more than likely they're going by the orders coming into them.
So my point is, obviously, if they get, for example, they get 3,000 orders, they're going to get 3,000 orders. But Hot Toys is not making 3,000 orders. They're making probably 10,000.
Oh, definitely not.
To fulfill everybody else.
Definitely.
You know, so that's my point. So do you think that Sideshow is getting less and Hot Toys is making less? Or do you think Hot Toys is making the same and just Sideshow just happens to be getting less and other websites are getting slightly more?
Well, Hot Toys is going to make their numbers. Sideshow is taking in less.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
Correct.
But
that's what I think is happening. Go ahead.
For an advice for our collectors out there in the world. Here you go. You have an Ahsoka line that's long, or any other line that's long, right? You have characters, main characters, and then you get a character like this. Now, you're a buyer. Time is tough for everybody. And you don't have the luxury of buying everything on the line. You got to make a sacrifice. You got to decide, who do I get later? Who is possibly a bin? And Ahsoka's not going to be a bin unless, you know, they do 20 versions of her. But main characters that were there, that had a compelling role in the movie or the show that you're watching, then there's going to be this, what I'm going to call the secondhand characters. Now, history has taught us sometimes these secondhand characters become gray, or not gray, hard to find, because they were unique. They probably didn't have a compelling. So it's that back and forth. You understand? But if you're a buyer out, if you're a collector right now, the times are tough, and you got to make choices. And you have a line like Ahsoka that's very long. My advice, but it's conflicted, because I will tell you, go with the main characters. But these oddball characters can turn out being very important later on. So it's kind of like that conflicting thing.
Absolutely. And that's why that makes a lot of sense too. And that's why I try not to miss out on anything, because it'll be that one, and that's always my fear.
Yeah, it's that one figure, awkward character.
It'll be that one figure that you're like, oh, I'll get it later on. And it'll be, again, who expected Crosshair to be sold out like he is? Yeah. Nobody, ever. Yeah. And here we are, $700.
Another thing to keep in mind too, you got people who like to army build and build big battle scenes. You know, there's somebody out there. Oh man, the way he had it set up was crazy. He must have had about 60 501st with Anakin, Dark Side Anakin in front.
Oh, I
This
did see that. I
looked
did see that.
crazy.
No, it was all the blue. It was all blue. They all were uniform, exactly the same. And you had Darkseid Anakin in the front with the
Yep.
with the hood on. Oh, it was
Yep.
gorgeous. I did see
With
that.
the theme song for the march to the Jedi Temple. That was sick.
Yes, I did.
So
see
you
that.
got people like him all over the
That's not
place.
common though. That's not very common.
It's going to sell. It's going to sell pretty well. You got a lot of people who just collect Mandalorian style armor figures because it's Boba Fett got them and they just want to continue on with Mandalorian style figures. So yeah, I can see it happening. I love it. I got like 4 of them on Black Series. I love the figure. I love the horns, the colors. It's
Now,
yeah.
one of the things Mike said, shout out to Mike, he said he didn't really care much for the horns. He just, he would have said he liked the colors. He didn't care for the horns. He said, "Oh, I would remove the horns and just leave them, like a Mandalorian." What do you guys think about that? Do you guys? Because I feel like the horns are what make the figure, right? Obviously, it would just be a red Mandalorian if it didn't have the horns. So obviously the horns are an important piece of this figure, which is again what I feel makes the figure what it is. How do you guys feel about that? Would you guys remove the horns from the helmet just to have a red one, or do you feel like that's the main thing of the helmet?
No, it's part of the lore. It's these are the followers of Maul, or in the Clone Wars you would see that. So definitely you need the horns. Yeah.
Will?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'd leave the horns, like Nefty was saying. It's part of them paying homage from their clan to Darth Maul. Definitely leave it. Believe me, they're gonna come out with much more Mandalorians, different colors from that scene. They're coming. We already saw 2 of them that are coming down the pipe. Why would you take the horns off? Teach their own, do what you want.
Yeah.
But you got it for a reason.
Mike doesn't really collect, so he doesn't really know. So we have, let's see. All right, so next we're gonna get into Baylan. So this is a character and this is a figure that I feel like everybody wanted, period. Didn't matter why, doesn't matter why. His appearance on the show, his character, the way he portrayed the character, his demeanor as the character, just quiet, composed, but he was ready for whatever came his way. Clearly his outfit, right? So first, I'm going to go with Rob first. Rob, when you saw that they were announced, what was your first thought?
Thank the Lord. That's literally what I said. I said, thank you, God. Finally. I was worried we weren't going to get him. I was concerned we weren't going to get him. Very happy to have him. As the prototype, it looks great. It was day 1 for me.
Oh, you ordered both immediately?
Oh, they're already paid for. That's it.
These guys.
They're done. They're locked in. Both of them came out great. He is awesome. His character, his presence, just everything about it was just spot on, perfect, man. It was a great character. I loved it.
And now,
glad we got him.
Now with the actual figure, tell me how you feel about the actual figure.
I am so glad that they gave it to us. I am beyond ecstatic. I love it. It's all, the tailoring is awesome. That armor, for some reason, it gives me like a Game of Thrones look. That feel. But still like that Jedi darkness to it. It's a great fig, man. It's a great fig.
Rate the head sculpt 1 to 10. Hold on. Right here.
For a prototype, I'm gonna give that a 9.5. All they got to do is probably maybe work on the beard a little bit, the hair, give it a little bit more, a little bit more of a real look to it, and it's great.
Well,
man.
That's what I always say about Hot Toys and their beards. They're never great, and like I said, I always go back to that John Wick, which was the crappiest beard ever made. They didn't even paint it properly, and I get why. They want to give it that that actual Keanu Reeves where he's like chunks of hair missing.
Yeah.
It's very spotty.
Yeah.
So I kind of get that, but it's not great. So
yeah.
The first time, the first time I saw this beard, I was like, they actually did a great job and they filled it in because it actually looks like a gray beard. But I know what you mean when it comes to being more realistic, because you could tell it's sculpted and it looks fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very obvious. So I agree with you. I feel like they should focus more on making these beards, at least the sculpted beards, if they're going to continue to do the sculpted beards, to make them look at least more realistic, more detailed, more like hairs rather than just, thicker lines of hair.
And let me say something on the scope. Hot Toys got this thing for just nailing an older person's look, man. Like they just nail it, man. Like everything, all the features, the forehead wrinkles, it's incredible what they do. I wish they would just go 100% like this all the time on everybody, but that head scope that's an awesome scope, man. Yeah, I love it.
Well,
glad we got it.
Yeah, I definitely ordered it the day one. I was at work and stopped talking to people when I ordered it.
So what was your as soon as it was announced, what did you say to yourself?
I pre-ordered it right away. I knew I wanted it. I know a lot of people were worried it wasn't going to come out because he passed away, but I kind of had hope that it was coming out because now they got all this AI stuff that they could go back, people that passed away, and actually do the head sculpt as if they were still around. You know what I mean? So I had good hopes that it was coming out.
But that's a great point that you're talking about, the AI stuff, but you're talking about after the fact, right?
Look at Marlon Brando passed away how many years ago?
Right.
And they could still do a head sculpt of Marlon Brando and it could come out like a 10.
Oh, absolutely. But what I was going to say was, this is one of like the main points that I always make regarding having a contract with Disney. I can guarantee you that when this actor, Ray, was alive and he signed the contract with Disney, I can guarantee you that all this stuff was done right then and there.
Agreed.
They didn't wait until he was dead to go do all this stuff. So I think the moment, again, specifically more with Disney, because they are known for selling merchandise, toys, everything, and usually with the actors' likenesses, right?
Absolutely.
So that's my point. My point is that anytime any of these actors have a contract with Disney, they are 100% told or it's in the contract that their likeness is needed, period. It's not a question like, oh, can I borrow it, please? No, it's included in that contract because I know, and we all know that Disney focuses on toys regarding every single character and like
merchandise.
Well, so it has to be included in that contract because they're not going to go back after you get a contract, be like, hey, by the way, we need some toys with your face on it. Can we do another contract on that? Like, it'll never happen. So that's why I feel like everybody's likeness that is on a Disney show is already part of that contract. And the reason why they don't make them is for completely different reasons. I think it comes down to popularity because look at Miss Marvel, look at Captain Marvel from the Marvels was never even made. And if you put the Miss Marvel figure alone from her show, right, you're going to tell me they don't have likeness on her? You're going to tell me that she didn't sign the contract? You're going to tell me that, they didn't make her because she didn't allow them to? Absolutely not. They didn't make her because who's really going to buy? Like, I would buy the figure, obviously. I would buy all three from the Marvels if they made them. But they don't make them because they know that if they decide, you know what, let's get this license for these figures, we have to make a certain amount of figures to break even. And we got to sell that many more to make money. And if it's not a popular character because the movie bombed, why would we bother? So I think that's what comes down to. I don't think it has anything to do with the actor didn't want it. The actor said no. He didn't give permission. I don't think it has anything to do with that because Hollywood is cutthroat and everything's included. A lot of these things, I don't know if you guys know, but they require them in perpetuity to give the rights away, meaning Disney's allowed to use their likeness till Disney is no longer a company. Like, what? So you're going to tell me that, they said no? Absolutely not. So that's why I don't think it's a thing. But in the community, it's always said, they didn't give permission. They didn't do this. Meanwhile, they don't even know what they're talking about.
They don't even know. Exactly.
Nefty, go ahead.
Absolutely. This figure is coming home. As you was going over your little soliloquy right now, my wife walked in who's an attorney, and she started agreeing, like, yeah, she heard you talk about the legal aspect of it. She's like, absolutely. Meaning a big powerhouse like the Mouse,
exactly.
They're going to lock their things in,
Exactly. They're not going to go after the fact. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, yeah, but as per the character, absolutely. The minute I saw Ming, forget about it. I'm getting this bad boy. I'm curious though. I don't believe I have any figure with suede. How does suede hold up? Because I suspect chest area.
We don't know if it's suede. We have no idea. It looks like, I mean, it's got that little like fuzz looking to it, like look to it, but we don't know. It just looks like it would be suede
because there's no conditioning to that.
Well, you don't want to. I don't ever put anything on anything anyway, right? I just never do. I don't. Whatever happens to the figures, it is what it is. Thank God I never had an issue with any of them, but we just think that it looks like that little soft, nice, nice material that may be suede, but is it suede?
Gloves on this one.
Yeah, exactly. I don't, we don't really know, but that would be great. Actually, let's look at the, actually, let me pull it up over here.
Sheepskin.
Let's look at because I look at that material like, I don't have anything with that. I'm curious. In the long run.
Yeah, so let's see if they even talk about, because they pointed it out, because it says detailed costume with meticulous fabric selection. So it's something different and something new. Let's see. Costume. One black cloak embedded with bendable wire, so it's wired. One set of dark green colored vests with back cinched clips. One pair of dark green colored shoulder guards. One pair of dark green colored gauntlets. Two black colored belts. One dark gray colored fabric apron with straps. Black colored under tunic. And one pair of black colored armor boots. That's it. So, here we go. Specially designed figure stand Warzone. No, yes. So they don't even say that it's suede or anything. That's what I'm saying. It does. It looks like it could be suede. It doesn't mean it's suede.
It could be a microfiber.
Exactly. It could be something like a different, a different material of like pleather. You know what I mean? They could easily be.
What do we believe second season with this guy? They can go the AI route, or he gets smashed in the face and they put him a mask like Vader or something.
Well, so correct. So that's what, shout out to William. That's what he said. He said, the fact that he's now not part of the show, right? That's why they separated him, which was a good way to end it.
Yeah.
But they can continue
AI
by giving him a mask and having him, you know what I mean? Obviously, you can't have his face ever again. So by him, going to wherever he's being called to at that tower, right? And then getting some type of power and getting some type of mask. That is, again, that's what William said. I wouldn't know any of this. So I feel like if they're going to do that, that is going to make the character that much more appealing and that much more wanted. And the fact that, we have the original, his Mark I, who's not going to want that? Who's not going to want to have him?
Yeah.
So it's a big deal. It's a big deal character. At the end of the day, no matter what you think, it's going to be a wanted figure. Punisher, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here. He says, I still want my Shazam. Oh my God. They were the best part of Ahsoka, in my opinion. I wish they did more. Yeah, no, they were really nice. I mean, they were kind of short. 27 views, 21 likes. Guys, hit that like button, please. There's 30 of you guys in here. If you don't mind, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. Did a little digging into likeness rights. They vary, hard to tell with Hot Toys agreements. What Hot Toys agreements are, but seems like they say, yeah, no, absolutely. It only makes sense. It only makes sense, again, because of who Disney is. Any other company, it's a different story.
Yeah, I'm Disney. I'll be pompous. I'll be like, hey, you want to work for me, guy?
Exactly.
Sign right here.
Exactly. And they get everybody. You're gonna tell me that you're about to get hired by Disney, the powerhouse of Disney, and you're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, okay.
I'll be pompous with a capital P, bro.
Nobody's turning that down. It comes with the job. You are in Hollywood. You have to be open to everything. Okay.
Absolutely.
And that's why, if you guys notice, what was Cat Williams talking about, the things that are forced on men in Hollywood. You can say no you want, but guess what? You're not going to be the leading role in a $20 million movie, to get paid that type of money if you don't wear a dress. That's what he's talking about. All these rituals, all this stuff. It's real stuff that goes on, And so you're going to tell me, they have to agree to all this stuff, actually, right? But you're not going to agree to your likeness? Okay. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, I heard SS has premium suede. Premium suede. This guy. They don't even have premium plastic. What are you talking about? Unbelievable. Hey, that's brilliant. Mask up. No, that's apparently, again, according to William, because he knows his stuff, he says they could give him a mask because he becomes a different character or darts something, I believe he said, or something. The what?
He becomes I forget the name of it. It's like there's like a all being with Jedi's. There was a father and a daughter and a
yes.
So he's probably gonna become
there's some statues where he's at, and there's a statue of like the father and the daughter's statues like faces off or something. So all this stuff he got into, again, I wouldn't know any of this.
Yeah.
So that's why, I mean, it would be very exciting to see it because you put a mask on something that looks like this. Yeah. You're gonna tell me that's not gonna look beautiful. And obviously, he already has the cloak with the hood. So look at that. You're going to tell me you put a mask on that, it's not going to be a badass character?
And he was standing on one of the statues at the end. I don't remember. He might be standing on the statue of the father. I don't remember.
It was the father, yeah.
Right. So that's what he said. So again, I don't know anything about that. Very, very exciting. Let's get into his Padawan, his apprentice, Shin. So let's go with Nefti. Nefti, how do you feel about her likeness? What do you feel about her outfit, her armor? Any complaints?
No, I love the character. I know she wasn't that developed in the series, but it's kind of like a business. They give us a little taste now, and second season, hopefully they develop her more, keep her mysterious, and but the character, the figure, I love. I'll give it a 9. The material, everything about it is good to go with me. And obviously, I already pre-ordered her.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah. Oh, done deal.
You get everything at what, Sideshow?
Yeah, I do Sideshow, so I won't have a headache.
Right.
And not everything I pay off right away. Some things I put into a payment plan as they come up. I have the whole spreadsheet going on. I have about, I would say, close to maybe 60 figures that I'm
pre-order.
Pre-order and paying off. I mean,
you said you got 60 pre-orders from Toys Wonderland. That's nice.
No, Wonderland. And everything, just so people know, everything is within a budget, within means. Nothing is like over my head.
Payment plans, right?
Payment plan.
Yeah.
And as you guys may know, certain payment plans don't kick in to a certain time.
Correct.
Some of them you can advance. And there are times. Let's say it's a good time coming right now, and I have something in payment plan. I'll go to it and I'll pay it off.
Yeah.
And now that's a payment plan I don't have to deal. And I keep it straight. The only thing is I do go to outside vendors for third parties because
right, you have to. You have
third parties. Right. Yeah, but this character, I love the suit. One of you guys mentioned a Game of Thrones look too as well with this one. I'm a big Game of Thrones guy as well. But definitely, and I can't wait. Hopefully, we see a second season of her with a different costume or something different, and get a second piece of her as well.
Yeah,
I would suspect that they put these 2 out. They see the how good it made. They come back season 2 in whatever form, and they say, okay, another reason to pop another figure of these bad boys.
I think if anything, they would make a rooted version of her. You know what I mean? I think that would be I wouldn't want a second one of this if they slightly changed anything, but I feel like if they did a second one rooted, I think it would catch more people's attention than another sculpted version. You know what I mean? Again, would they do that? Can they do that? Yes. Would they? I doubt it. You know what I mean? Because it would have to be called Artisan, and I don't think it's a character that would warrant that many sales only because it's rooted, especially after just getting one sculpted. And 2, I feel like there are way more characters online or inline before this thing ever even gets thought about as a rooted figure. Let's go with Will.
I definitely pre-ordered it also day one when I pre-ordered Baylan. I think she looked fantastic, and I agree with you. They're definitely going to make another one probably with the armor, if they bring her back, because that whole crew she was with, they were like all armored bandits or whatever they were.
Mm-hmm.
But
Those
they're definitely.
Marauders.
I like the way she looks.
Marauders.
What were they?
Marauders.
The Marauders. Yeah, that. So
Rob.
Up. She was purchased right alongside Baylan. I got mine through Collector Zone. It's a great fig. Love the appearance. The only thing that they need to work on, I think, is her eyes. She didn't have those overly shaped eyes. You know, she had more like roundish, gooky eyes. They, they were more bigger.
Yep.
Other than that, I think they nailed it. Love the hair sculpt. Like how they added the little old school Jedi braid that's hanging down on the side. Yeah, it's great, man. I love it, man. I'm glad we got them.
I like the detail in the braid. You get the little
little
gems in there.
Yep. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I'm glad they gave it to us. I saw it, got to work, sat down, went straight to Collector Zone, wait for them to get it posted on. Yeah, I bought both of them on Collector Zone. As soon as they were posted, jumped on it, had a nice little code. I'm good. I'm happy.
Do you remember how much you paid for each or no?
For both of them, they both came out to $520 something.
Oh, that's not bad.
I think it was like $525 or $552, something like that. Something in that range. I think each one was like $262.
Yeah, that's not. And you said you got a code too, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad. Punisher says, "I love this Shin figure. This is a masterpiece." No, it's very good. Then the outfit also very, very nice, very detailed. It looks good, really, really good quality too. There's nothing cheap looking about these figures at all. Either one. Look at that. Look how classy they look.
One thing I'm happy about is that she's got double jointed elbows. Something about female figures, it's a up in the air thing. You never know what you're going to get with a female figure with Hot Toys.
I feel like if you have a female figure with double joints, just makes that figure that much more. It just boosts up the quality, in my opinion. I feel like it just feels like such a better quality figure.
Exactly, right? like certain figures have to have it.
Correct. Like if you have like a Black Widow, it's fine, but it's you could tell it's cheap. It feels flimsy. You know what I mean? It feels like that arm is going to snap at any moment because they're so
Look at Bo-Katan, Cosca Reeves, Ahsoka. These are characters that need to have double jointed elbows. The action poses that we are being denied are killing it. It kills the figure in a way.
Another thing too, though, you got to think about when you talk about articulation, you also got to take into consideration the suits that they give us for these figures. So a lot of these suits, like, for example, Shin's suit right here, that's that thick material. So she's not going to do much anyway, so you can give her double joints all you want, but where's she going with that material? So I think that is a main point too. We can ask for all these for these joints to be better. Absolutely. But what happens is for the figure to look a certain way, they have to use specific type of under materials like they did for both of them. If you look, it looks kind of like that Darth Vader material, but obviously it's not stitched the same way. So that's what I think happens. And again, if it's a tight material or that thick cloth material, what is she going to do? Right?
Yeah,
I understand your point 100%. We need those joints for better articulation 100%. But if the material doesn't allow her to move, why would they bother giving us a double joint? You know what I mean? So I think that's a big deal. Punishers, I wish Hot to stop using fat suits, and I have a feeling these two figures. Well, they have to, especially Baylan. Baylan has to give you that thickness of him, right? You got to pat him, a lot, or else you're not going to get this look. She doesn't look like she has a fat suit at all. If she does, I'll be very shocked. But I don't think she does at all. Because look, you could even see that there's wrinkles in the suit, which means look how flat this is and look how wrinkled this is. So can they? Absolutely. I don't think they did though, because there's no reason to give her a fat suit. Do they even give women fat suits? I don't remember ever seeing a female figure with a fat suit. I don't open them anyway, so I wouldn't know either way. But if you guys know, please let me know, because I've never seen that, and I've never opened a female figure or a male figure for that matter to see what type of fat suit they got. And I know obviously for male figures, they do it all the time. They have to do it all the time to get specific looks out of these figures. Again, look at Baylan. He doesn't look like he's got a six-pack by any means. So they have to give you those fat suits for that. But her, again, this is wrinkled because she's thinner. She's supposed to be thin. She doesn't have to have a padded bodysuit for anything. So I don't think so. We got TK with the super chat. Can we please get one? This is my boy. This guy. Unbelievable.
This is my boy. This is my boy. This is my boy.
Thank you, my friend. This for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. This is really a great stream. Yeah, you should have been on. Nobody told you to be a father. Nobody told you to do this to yourself, to deprive yourself of fun. George, I believe your blade is arriving today. Ooh, look at that. So, guys, for those who don't know, TK is making and selling CCFL lightsabers, any color, any kind, anything you want. Message him. He's actually getting set up to make a whole batch. He's already set up with a 3D printer, I believe, as well. So stay tuned because my whole collection is going to be filled with them.
Gotcha.
Oh my god! I didn't even check my porch. It's Sunday. Glad you told me. There you go, guys. So, did everybody speak on this already? You did, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're gonna go to this guy. So, guys, anybody here not a horror fan? And if you all are, anybody not getting this?
Not a fan of horror.
Not a fan of horror here.
No, not at all.
I'm just not getting it.
So nobody watched this. Nobody cares for this at all.
I watched it, but I'm not getting it.
You're not getting
No,
it.
I don't watch horror.
So now, forget all that. Specifically speaking on the likeness and the head sculpts, because obviously these are brand new. These are incredible. As you can see with the Beetlejuice Sideshow stepping up their game. Now they're doing this. They're hinting at what was the other one? They're hinting at the Shining. What's his name? The
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Correct. So again, from these pictures, apparently they put it was like a hotel room floor rug, and here it is, and the key hinting at the Shining. Again, are they probably doing it? It looks like they are. The fact that they're getting into, like I said, Beetlejuice, Pennywise, and The Shining. We've always known that Sideshow is a company that likes to focus on these horror figures. They've done about 10 Jasons. They've done about 10 Freddys. They've done they've done all these very, very well-known horror characters over the years. Leatherface. What was the other one? So all the what's the mask guy? From the movie? No, not Michael Myers, but him too. No, the Scream.
A smiley face?
Is it called Smiley with the long? So they've made him too, I believe. But the whole point of them getting into these brand new head sculpts is because for those who haven't seen them, they were horrible. The original Beetlejuice was complete garbage.
That's a little picture.
Everything that they were making for the longest time, I guess just to save money, it's been garbage. And then on top of that, they give you crappy bodies. Now, as you can see, they're doing, at least the Beetlejuice so far, it looks incredible. Now, this came out, and I don't know if you guys, again, know about the character or have seen the character. This likeness for both figures is a 10 all day long. There's no complaints. This is perfect. You can see Tim Curry right here all day long, right? You can see his face on the clown's head sculpt all day long. This creepy one, I'm very excited for it because remember, Hot Toys made it as well. They kind of look similar in the mouth, but it's a horror figure. A lot, as you can see, not many on the panel care for it. But I know I definitely need two of these because this will complete my Pennywise shelf. One clean like this, one regular, and then one evil. I'm telling you, I'm very excited for this.
Looks good.
So
Yeah,
why is it that you guys, even forget the fact that it's a horror thing, nothing about this is appealing to you guys?
No.
No.
I mean, I saw the movie. It looks good as the character was portrayed in the movie, but I don't collect any horrors. You know, I have nothing horror. Well,
Let me
maybe
see.
Hellboy if you consider him horror.
Is it considered horror? I don't think so.
No,
Hellboy,
no.
no. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's see. Joker J. Poor TK. The new Pennywise is horror. This one just looks like you're into clowns. Girls will run.
I gotta say about Sideshow, I have the complete collection of the Clint Eastwood line.
Yes.
That was a good line, man. I mean,
Now, how are those bodies? Are they nice and tight, or are they like?
nice and tight. I mean, I'm not flinging it across the room, but very detailed. You know, I don't know if that's abnormality because I know Clint Eastwood was really on top of it, or his company when they made these characters. They had a whole YouTube thing about it, but they're good. Those figures that I have from Clint Eastwood.
No, and the head sculpts look amazing too. They look very, very good. I know the likenesses on those figures was great. I know the pictures looked the outfits in the pictures looked immaculate, very sharp, it looked very tailored too, like just very, very perfect looking. So I did see that. I would never get those figures. I didn't grow up on that. You know, my dad.
I grew up with that.
Yeah, no, my dad. I think my dad grew up on those movies. I think he loved those movies, but I didn't know anything about those movies. So I know of them. I never watched them. So I didn't even get excited about those. But I did see that the head sculpt looked very good. The hats that they give Clint Eastwood was very, very nice, very detailed. So the figures look nice, but I just didn't get into any of those. Chris says pre-order Pennywise. I'm telling you, I didn't pre-order anything yet because I'm trying to get either use a lot of my points and try to get one at least 50% off. And then hopefully get some coupon codes to apply to the second one. So I'm just holding off to get something. But I definitely need to too. But $280, man, for each, that hurts. No, it's painful. It's painful. So I need to get one at least half off to make it comfortable for me.
They look awesome.
No, they look. I love it. I love.
Look really good.
They look great in the balloon too, man. The balloons, my God, look at that, sick. We have. I have the pale rider figure, and the body's good. Oh, okay. So they are good. So hopefully, they step up their game with the bodies with these two, and then you have an actual contender now with Sideshow. The moment they fix their game, right? Regarding, they're already fixing the head sculpt, so that's right there. It's a win. If they just step up their body game,
it's a little.
Just a little bit. There is absolutely no reason why anybody should be complaining about paying $280 for a figure by Sideshow. It's
right though. For that, I got that Clint Eastwood also, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly one.
Gandhi.
And he looks awesome. I took him out the box. I pulled him around.
Yeah.
His joints are tight, man.
Yeah, I love that one.
Good figure.
My wife wants that, man.
Yeah.
That was good.
And guys, our last topic of the day. So, we talked about this yesterday, and so I want to get your opinion on this, guys. So, again, you guys know how I feel about Inart. Also, guys, if you're looking to get this guy, you use the coupon code HTVeteran on 16kit.com to get $10 off when you pre-order this figure, specifically whether it's the sculpted or rooted. $10 off. HT Veteran. Let me type it in the chat just for you guys. Only on Kitchen. On Kitchen's website, just so you guys know. HT Veteran. I got it last night from Kit. Shout out to Kit. Again, it's only for Paul, and it's only up to April 15th. So you got till April 15th to pre-order it with that code. And if you don't, then I guess you're asked out. So let's start with Nefty. Nefty, since you're the one that is most interested in the figure, right? No, and I'm with you 100%. The figure looks beautiful. I don't know anything about the movie. I don't know anything about the character. I know nothing. I can tell you that outfit is gorgeous. The way it looks. I can tell you his head sculpt, even sculpted, right? The rooted looks obviously better in my opinion, but the sculpted looks very, very, very well. Also, the likeness, his jawline, okay, because the kid has a very, very prominent jawline. You know it's a character because of his jawline. They nailed his face 100%. Again, it just sucks that this company is the way it is, because even though I don't know anything about the character, I would have bought this. If there would have been Hot Toys, I would have ordered this, no problem. Right? Just because of the fact that I know I'm getting what I'm paying for with Hot Toys, period. That's just a fact. Right? With this, from my experiences now, from owning the Jokers, from owning the Pennywise, right? I know something is going to be off, whether it's the scale, whether it's the base, whatever it is, something is going to be off from experiences, period. Nobody can deny me that, right? So now I'm already on the defensive about this company. Number two, pricing. Why would I overpay from what I pay to Hot Toys or for a Hot Toy, knowing that I'm going to be expecting problems? That's what turns me off completely about the company. They don't really care about anything, but once you order, you're on your own. So that's why I'm not getting into any of this. I told you guys, ever again, they could be making the best figures in the world. I will never buy a single Inart figure ever again. It's just that simple. It's not worth what I'm paying for that. It's not worth it at all. They're not better than Hot Toys, period. It'll never happen. And so, Nefty, let us know how you feel.
Cuando Roma va, es pa' como vendrá. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. I definitely, I find the figures beautiful. I love it. I spoke to you earlier backstage regarding if it would go deep in the line. You then further told me that there is another company, August Toy, which is licensed, you were telling me, and they have the other characters.
AUG.
Okay,
Yeah.
AUG Toys.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence. I mean, I definitely love everything about it. I love the rooted one, and I don't think I own anything rooted, so this will be my first rooted figure if I choose to get it. I see that it's already sold out in at the Queen Studio Inart actual website.
Okay. So they have,
but it's still available. Still available on another website. Now, my question: this being that it's a world licensing, how come Sideshow doesn't have it? Because it can't be that they sell Hot Toys; they sell other companies as well, and this is licensed and it's for the United States.
Because Sideshow knows not to get involved with bootleg. That's why. They know that this is not legit. They know that.
Yeah.
The moment you see this on Sideshow, that's when you know, wow, they're becoming for real. Remember that. Just because
they have 3-0 there, 3-0, right?
Because they're correct, because they're licensed. They're legitimately licensed over worldwide. That's why or at least in North America, because they're shipping in North America.
But this one is licensed for North America or worldwide.
According to who?
Inart.
Exactly.
Oh.
What else are they telling you? That DC is dictating their pricing. Is that true? Absolutely not. So that's the problem. They could tell you it's globally licensed. What does that mean? Yeah. That means that all they're doing is getting people in North America to deliver their stuff.
So that's why Sideshow's not picking it up.
Same things. Exactly. Same thing. So again, if that were the case, why isn't Sideshow taking part of that? You think you could look on the screen. Look how much money is to be made on that. Look at all the different pricing that from every single website. They make up their own pricing. You're going to tell me Sideshow doesn't want to get in there to make their own money too?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That company is shady. That company, again, can they be worldwide? It doesn't feel like it. You're bringing it up right now.
Yeah, but again, the figure itself is beautiful. I would venture in probably getting the rooted one, but I'm on the fence on it because it's a line that probably will not go deep. Will probably be 2-3 characters and that's it. I mean, I guess
you think they're going to do that many from this line?
Well, no. Or given that you already showed me two other characters from this line from another company.
Correct.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. 2 or 3 figures, but I don't think that it'll be coming from Inart. No.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay. I thought I got you.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
So
I know.
yeah,
Inart's making
I
more
mean,
than
and
that.
I know there are collectors that they like 2 or 3 figures and call it a day
Right.
and good to go. So I'm not knocking that, but I usually like a little depth in my collection. I mean, um, I, I I can't really recall any small lines that I have, um, um, because I like the depth. I like the various characters of a particular show that I can display with the main. But again, this figure is beautiful all around. I do own one Inart. I own the Joker, and I'm waiting for the
The Gandalf?
Superman BBS because
Oh,
when
Superman.
BBS was around, I was not a collector then. So this will be
So
my.
this would be your
And I'm
first.
hearing rumors of a hot toy armor Batman down the road. Just rumors. It's rumors. So 2.0 on the armored Batman.
I mean, can they? Of course, but the thing is this: they're making the BVS. They're making not the BVS. They're remaking the Batman, right?
Mhm.
So clearly that means what? Wonder Woman and Superman at least. At least remember that the armored Batmans came from BVS, right?
Yes. Yes.
They did the regular one, they did the battle damage,
Battle
and then
damage,
black
yeah.
chrome, right? There was 3. Remember the black chrome was like a
Yep,
special
Black Chrome,
edition, limited, whatever. But the reason why I don't think they're gonna go that route is because to make a 2.0 of that massive figure, I mean, can they? Absolutely, right? I don't think it'll be worth it for them because they're going to charge that much more money on it because again, it's a massive piece, right? It's easier for them to give us a 2.0 body for a figure, right? Than have to remold again. Not that they can't. They
Re-engineer.
can do, exactly. They could easily do it. It's not a problem, right? It's not that they can't do it. Hot Toys can and does everything. They could do anything and they could do everything. The problem is it going to be worth it for them to redesign, re-engineer? Because it's got to be bigger, right? It's not so much let's give a bottom a bigger bottom, underbody, right? And then just put the panels on top. No, you got to redesign and reprint, right? Remold all of these panels because they have to be equal to that scale, right? So you can't have a 1/6 scale figure, right? All the original panels from the figure on a 2.0 body. It's going to look off. It's not going to match. It's not going to work. So they're going to have to redesign the entire figure all around to give us another figure, another, slightly bigger figure. Obviously, the paint application is going to be updated. They have to change a couple things here and there. Maybe give you something extra, maybe give you something less, right? But can they do it? Absolutely. It just doesn't make sense. It's easier for them to get into the body figures like Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That's easy money for them. Who's not going to buy them? What is the 2.0 for Wonder Woman going to be? Silicone body, like the celebration piece, right? And whatever they decide to do with their hair, right? Is it going to be another rooted? Maybe, maybe not, right? Remember that the BVS Wonder Woman figure was actual hair. It wasn't sculpted, right? So are they going to do the same? Are they going to do her sculpted? Are they going to do her, artisan? We got to wait and see. Mm-hmm. So that's the only reason why I don't think, again, can they? Absolutely. Does it make sense to me? Absolutely not. Because stuff like that, they could make a die cast too, an armored Batman figure, right? Why couldn't they do a die cast? They could add, die cast joints or something just to make it more, more mechanical, more, just give it that mass. Doesn't make sense, right? Yeah. But
I timestamped that the screen here, and I saved it. So when the armored Batman comes out, I'll
it's like I told you. It's like it's not my fault you don't collect. Michael, welcome. Thank you for being here, my friend. We got another super chat. Thank you. He says infart. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. You made it. Finally. You just woke up too, bum. Figure looks great. Just remember, you could only have it in sitting position. Exactly. Exactly. Remember this, guys. You guys are getting too comfortable. You guys are getting too comfortable.
The strands for the
Never gets old.
So another reason why I'm not getting into this, just because remember, I was told by another professional that just because I had trouble with the neck doesn't mean that it's not premium. Yeah. See you guys. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here, Brad. Nice to see you. Have a happy Sunday. Gandalf. Yeah, I'm telling you, the fact that they did that rock for Gandalf, it tells you everything you need to know. The figure does look glorious. It will be my first. Oh, you're buying it. Nice figure. Prices will be, bless you.
Cocaine chewy.
My last from them. We'll see though. Why is that going to be your last, my friend? Let me know. And what's making you buy this one? Besides the fact that it looks amazing. The talent juggling new debt. Oh my god. J&D juggling new debt. Oh my god. I got a good one for that. Fab, if Inart had hot toast, but thank you.
Good question.
Thank you. No, he's 100% correct. I would, if we were getting, right, for example, that Pennywise, I paid $444 for that Pennywise. It's not worth that one bit. That does not mean that I don't like the head sculpt. That head sculpt is beautiful. That's why I bought it. That's the only reason why I bought it, because it was a billion times better than the Hot Toys line, and I say it in my video, right? The problem is that thing is tiny, right? It shouldn't have been tiny. That thing is like 1.5 inches shorter than the Hot Toys one. Why? Why would they do that? And I'm paying more for a shorter figure. Why? So that to me doesn't make sense. If I would have paid for that figure $280, no problem. It's short, cool. It's $280. $444 to get an out of scale figure, and I'm supposed to pretend this is the best? The hell out of here. Makes no sense. So that's what bothers me about the company, that they're charging way more than Hot Toys for something that's nowhere near. You know? I love that video. Price point. Oh, there you go. So that's exactly what I did. So for the Joker, the only reason why I got the sculpted, because the rooted for $1,000, that was not worth that at all, and still to this day it's not. They're being sold for William, again, shout out to William. He said he's seen them, the rooted double packs, for $400. Okay, yeah. I said, why didn't you tell me? I would have loved to buy it. So I bought the sculpted 2-pack at $700 and some. Again, not worth any of that. Period. It's not worth that. Double pack should have been no more than $500. Period. With the jail cell diorama and the base. That's it. 500 and change. There's absolutely no reason for that to be no 700 and anything, because it's not worth any of that. You could say, oh, well, it's a new body and it's the magnetized body and it's the this and it's the that. Garbage. The base doesn't even work. Garbage. People started modifying bases to be able to use their product. Garbage.
User error. That's what I was hearing.
Blaming it on the user. Can you imagine
saying that user error? I was like, are you fucking kidding?
Well, that's what they were telling people, to make them feel like this is a your problem because you're stupid. Can you imagine?
No.
The gaslighting is real, and it's still happening right now with Jazz Inc. Oh no, it's only you. It's not. It didn't happen to me. Meanwhile, everybody's is broken. Everybody's is the same. But it's only yours, because you got to lie. You have to lie to push a shit product. It's that simple. You have to lie. So what happens is, like I mentioned here all the time, these people on these channels, they don't know any better. So what do? They follow the sheep. It's all sheep following more sheep, because they don't know anything. You got kids in the community as moderators for big channels that get a lot of people watching. They don't own 3 Hot Toys, and they're there bashing Hot Toys. How can you possibly know anything when you own 3? So what happens is they see this person in a position of authority as a moderator for a channel getting 200 plus viewers as a sheep who doesn't know any better. You're like, oh, he must know what he's talking about because look, he's a moderator here. That's the problem with the community. That's what causes all the misinformation, and that's what causes people bashing Hot Toys when they don't even know the product. You haven't been around Hot Toys long enough to know the product. So for you to sit there and say they're oversized, just like most Hot Toys are, shows how much you know nothing. And that's the problem that happens with these channels. These kids don't know anything. They don't own anything. Not only they don't know anything, but they don't own anything to know anything. It's a problem. It's a huge problem. You know, and again, because these channels are so big, who's going to correct that? Who's going to correct that? If they're pushing what they're pushing for a reason, how are you going to correct that? You can't. You can't. So it's a problem. It's a very big problem. And it only causes misinformation and disinformation. And again, it brings in more hate towards Hot Toys to be able to push this garbage. That's all it is. They demonize Sideshow to push Toys Wonderland. They're demonizing Hot Toys to push this garbage. And it's happening because what do we see? What do I pull up all the time? Complaints about something all the time. There hasn't been one single figure that not one single person complained about. Not one. And how many do they have out? 3? But they're the best. No, it's crazy. It's insane. Let's see. Let me catch up with you guys. Harold, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Carter says pura basura. Pure basura. Oh my god. Trash ass company and army. So it's insane. It's insane. So again, you guys have to understand that anytime you hear anything negative about Hot Toys, just pay attention where it's coming from. And your answer is going to be, is this person attached to Inart? Period, point blank, end of story. That's all you need to know. Because you have to demonize something for people to come watch your Inart streams with John, for them to come watch your videos when you get the figure first from Inart, before any other actual customers get it, right? The YouTubers have to get them first to make their money on the video, to put them up on the market once they're done with the video for sale. That's the game. That's the game. There's no trick. There's no science behind. It is what it is. It's in your face. That's not true. That's not what's happening. Tell me I'm lying. You know, so just be aware that the moment you hear anybody saying anything bad about, pay attention to who they are, who they watch, and there's your answer right there. Again, it's not about Hot Toys being perfect. No, it has nothing to do with that because they make mistakes all the time. But this company has 3 figures out, and not one single one has been a hit with no problems. Not one. But suddenly they're the best. What? What'd you say?
These are facts.
Yeah, it doesn't logically, it doesn't make sense. Evidently, it doesn't make sense. There's no evidence to show, hey, Hot Toy, Inart is better than Hot. There's none. Zero. Now all of a sudden, the pause worldwide. Ooh, better than Hot Toys. Now they're really better. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Spot on, Fabs. People just like to try to knock. Well, correct. But you have to. That's the thing. You have to tear down to be able to bring up something. Period. It's that
absolutely Fabs. It's like Samsung and iPhone, right?
It's like an iPhone. Oh my god! This guy wants to start war on the channel right now.
iPhone second to no one, right?
Oh man! Oh, I can knock on Hot Toys for a few reasons. Exactly. They're not perfect, but again, look at your comment alone. Is a perfect example. Oh, I can knock on Hot Toys for a few of their releases in the past few years. That alone tells you anything you need to know. Inart, you can't say that. You can't. Because their first figure was last year. They're, again, about 3 deep, all with problems. So you can't even say years with Inart because it's
Hot
one.
Toys has hundreds. Inart has
Exactly.
a few.
You with Hot Toys, exactly. Hot Toys is years worth of product and hundreds of product. Hundreds, not 3, hundreds. So there's your answer right there. So of course you're gonna have to judge Hot Toys at some point because there's so much product. That's why they're able to make mistakes because they make so much. And they still, with the amount of product they make, they don't make mistakes left and right like Inart does with 3. So it's insane. It's insane. It's insane. That's why fighting with these people, man, yo, it's like a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. As we say in New York, facts. He said phone gang. He said iPhone all day. Oh my God.
Okay.
How dare you?
TK, looks like you're going to be getting new phones soon. Let's see. I'm Hot Toys all the way. Exactly. Everybody's in, and I say this all the time, everybody's in this community for Hot Toys and Hot Toys only, not for Inart, not for J&D. And all of a sudden, you're going to disrespect the only reason why you're here just because somebody else shoved it down your throat. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. And not only that, fine, like whoever you want, but you're not going to bash Hot Toys when you don't know anything about it clearly, because somebody who knows the company won't be bashing Hot Toys. It's that simple. If you know the company, you know that over the years, if you're a real collector, being in the community for years, in the hobby, collecting Hot Toys, you know that anything that you say negative about Hot Toys is a lie. Because for the longest time, that company has been number one. Even with Blitzway, even with Enterbay, they were always number one. And I can tell you because I've been around collecting Blitzway and Enterbay when Hot Toys was only making 3-4 figures a year or whatever the amount was. So that's my point. So I speak on it because I know I can speak on it. These people don't know shit about shit, and they're speaking on it in a public forum with 200 plus people watching.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazy. Samsung all the way. See, Chris, see, my wife said she'll leave me if I go Samsung. Well, another thing why women love iPhone.
Track you.
Because exactly. They know that if you get rid of that phone, you will not be tracked. They'll never know your location.
Oh,
I'm 27 years married. I'm done.
That's why women love the iPhone, because of that. You can be tracked at all times. Oh, give me your location. Share your location. Where are you? But, so that's why I can tell you, I don't know if Samsung does that. I don't know, right? But either way, that's why women love that iPhone, especially women who are in relationships, because they know that they don't have to worry about anything because where were you? Why is your location off? But and that's a problem, you know. So that's why they. I'm telling you, I know it all. I'm ordering a fast on my ring for what? Oh man, that's crazy. Some people like to shove that. Yeah, this guy, unbelievable. Oh man, nasty. I'll get him fast. No, it's insane. I'm fully tracked. At least you know.
Tracked and trapped.
Yeah. Not only is your wife tracking you, but so is Apple. Imagine. Unbelievable.
Good guys are watching.
You can't judge Inart against Hot Toys because they are a brand new company and it's not fair. But also, Inart is the best and the Hot Toys killer. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Again, anytime you hear anybody saying anything negative about Hot Toys, I can tell you they don't know anything. It's that simple. You could dislike stuff, but to say as a company, Hot Toys is this, Hot Toys is that, it's a lie. Hot Toys is the Ferrari. Exactly. Actually, Hot Toys is the Lamborghini. You know, Hot Toys is the Lamborghini. Ferrari, I would call Blitzway. Ferrari, I would call even Enterbay, right? I mean, they're not as popular, but Enterbay at one point was, was very, very, very good. They were on fire, making good product, very relevant product like that. Now they don't even make anything besides basketball and some Asian characters, but they were very good at one point. Can anyone point out any bad hot toys in the past 100 years? It's not about bad hot toys. Anytime that Hot Toys has had a figure that wasn't a hit, it's usually regarding whether it's the likeness of the figure or anything regarding the accessories, not the accessories, the materials of the figure, right? Anytime has the main complaint of any figure that has been a problem. For example, Ahsoka's problem was what?
Body.
The arms were snapping. The likeness was perfect, so there was no complaint about that. But what was it? The body. So when we have issues with Hot Toys, is stuff like that, right? The very first Captain America with Hot Toys, the figure, right, was what? The A's on the helmet were crooked. All of them. They were all crooked, right? So that's a complaint. Are you going to complain about that? I never did, but that happened. Right? What could you possibly have done about that? Nothing, because Hot Toys Sideshow at the time wasn't even giving replacements or stuff like that. So you were stuck with the product. That's a problem, right? But the figure was perfectly fine. Besides that, another complaint about Hot Toys, the Wolverine. The Wolf-Lorine. Remember, they misspelled it. Look how quickly they fixed it. Again, not a deal breaker for the figure, but a lot of people held off because they didn't want to deal with the wrong thing. So what did they do? They added the new decal, the new sticker. There you go. There's your fix.
Back to the Future. Same thing.
Back to the Future. So it does happen, right? It does happen.
501st. Remember the nameplate for the 501st?
501st. They spelled it Battalion or something, or
Lion or something like that. Yeah, Battle Line. Yep.
So I remember that too. So when they make a mistake, right, it's either very minor or very big, right? It's not like, oh, this is okay, like I'll deal with it. No, it's either the likeness is off, your body's breaking, or they misspelled something, right? So it's either or. It's one extreme or the other, right? There's no like, oh, this is okay, but this is ripped here. It only happened to me. No, it's usually all across the board. Everybody's affected, right? It's not because, again, there's so many made that if you're using the same body, the same base body for everything, and the body's the problem, you're going to have a problem. That's why for the Ahsoka the White now, what are they doing? They're using a brand new silicone body that you're going to be able to bend as much as you want. That's not going to break. That's not going to fall off. Nothing, because now they had to fix the problem. I think that they should have given everybody their money back with this Ahsoka that was breaking, just because nobody's got, like, mine is standing there, not moving. I bent all the way up on video. I wasn't afraid of doing it. I did it. I showed you guys how. Still scary. I don't play with it. I don't touch it. We shouldn't have to feel like that with our figures. So that's a problem. And it was not cheap. It was a DX figure too. Mm-hmm. So that's not okay. But again, that doesn't happen all the time. So that's why I'll deal with it. It didn't happen to me. My arm didn't break. It was a problem for people. It's still not okay. Right? But how often does this happen? Exactly. Not often at all. Wife knows when I this guy. That's why I got Android. So you don't get tracked. Unbelievable. She doesn't need to track me. I'm always home playing with my toys. Big Dog, welcome, my friend. Woo!
Big Dog.
How are you? Thank you for being all phone. Exactly. Absolutely. But I think Samsung doesn't give you like, hey, give me your location type information, at least as far as I know. I never see Josh ratting y'all out. He said, who's the Bugatti? Oh, I don't know. Who's the Bugatti? I think Prime 1 is the Bugatti. I love Prime 1. Let's see. Chris says, Hot Toys have been around for years and always, they're the best. I'll always say it. I don't care who you are and what you think. And another reason also, guys, why these channels are pushing these figures is you have to understand that they're getting in with these figures. on the ground floor when they're getting, when they're popping off, hoping, and it's already working because they're all getting stuff before anybody, like weeks before anybody, and even months before anybody. And the slap in the face is that once you get it, they sell it. They make the videos and they sell it. And there you are, fully paid off, waiting for your item while they're already being sold. That's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face. So, again, they want to keep buying it. That's their problem. It ain't my money. I can't complain. But people need to understand what's happening, Is it worth it to pre-order polo trays on the Queen? Well, I think it's sold out on there already, apparently. So I don't think
the rooted hair is sold out.
Oh, the rooted sold out. Yeah. So, but Big Doe, you could find it on any of these websites. Also, Big Bad Toy Store, Comic Concept, Collector Zone, 16 Kid, and Inart Direct. But if you want to order from Kit, use the coupon code HT Veteran. If you want to get $10 off, if you're interested in getting it, you can obviously pre-order either one with the $10. So that's available for you guys. From Kit, Hot Toys needs to stop using pleather. Well, the problem is they have to use whatever's convenient. They have to use whatever works for the figure. Understandable that pleather is not the best, but they have to use what works for them. If real leather works for them, you better believe they'll use leather like they have in the past. If they see that using real leather or genuine leather is not gonna make the figure too overpriced, they'll use the leather. All of this has to be taken into consideration because all of these materials are what dictate the price of the figure. So they can't just start giving everything real leather if it's gonna make the figure $600. It doesn't make sense. So
didn't Hot Toys do Logan with a leather jacket?
They did. That's what I'm saying.
How much was that figure?
Well, they have the deluxe. They have a regular. They have a deluxe. They have a deluxe exclusive. So they have a whole bunch. But also with the Indiana Jones real leather jacket. So they're doing it. They're doing it when it's possible if the figure requires it, and it'll make it better, but not super expensive. Picture a Darth Vader with a whole entire undersuit being real leather. How much do you think that figure is going to be? Besides the fact that it'll be super limited with articulation. It won't make sense. It doesn't make sense to give you real leather on everything. That's what they don't, and that's what they never will give you real leather on everything because it doesn't make sense. The problem is, the reason why people complain about the the pleather is because of their own location and their own situation and where their collection is kept. All the pleather that I've gotten over the years from Hot Toys has never been a problem for me. That's why it's not a problem for me. That's why I don't complain about it. That's why I don't talk about it. People who have a problem clearly have a problem. That's why they don't want this material used on their figures anymore. You have to agree with that because it affects them and it turns them off from buying more. Right? It's like, man, I really want that figure, but the pleather is going to disintegrate in my face. So why would I bother? So I understand that side, right? I understand that side, but it doesn't make sense, money-wise, to give us leather for everything because it just doesn't work. It wouldn't work. What do you guys think about that? About the real leather or fake leather?
Gonna raise the price for sure.
Yeah, no, and it's a business. They got to keep costs down.
I'm kind of in the air with it, up in the air with it. I think they could try. I got some older Star Wars figures. Holsters were made out of leather, things like that.
Right.
I think they could put at least give us the belts and holsters out of leather. It doesn't have to be a whole suit, but you can improve on those belts, definitely. I bought a custom leather suit for my Rogue One Vader. It's great.
The articulation is good.
Articulation is awesome.
Yeah,
it's nice. The leather's nice and soft.
What is the difference in the material?
It's actual leather. It's very soft. Yeah, Cost me a couple of hundred. But it's very detailed down to the stitching. It was conditioned, butter
I was
soft
gonna
leather.
say it has to be very, very well conditioned to be able to move because
Yeah,
real leather.
it's a very nice soft leather. Great articulation. It actually just gives the figure such a different look and feel. I'm not asking for a whole leather suit though, but I bought I forgot the person's name. This was about maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. But I bought leather boots for my Han Solos, my Anakin, and the episode to Obi-Wan. They would charge me like 110 per pair. It's actually like buying shoes for yourself, but
Yeah,
um,
it's
I'm
crazy.
I'm 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 not going to be concerned about the flaking and
Right.
like the Anakin. His little straps kept coming off, no matter what. Even if you don't touch it and you leave it solo, you just set it and forget it.
Right.
Those little straps on the boots kept coming off. It was annoying. This guy literally like made real shoes, like hand stitched, everything. They're awesome, man.
That's crazy.
They
Guys,
could
it's
give us
35
little
of
pieces
you guys
like
in
that.
here. Hit that like button if you don't mind, please. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into the giveaway finally. So, guys, do me a favor, please. Do not say a word in the chat because we're gonna try to do the giveaway a little bit differently. So Joker J is going to run the giveaway this time because he's been telling me about a different way, not using the way that I do it. He says that the way that he's gonna do it is gonna be easier all around. So we're gonna do that. So my friend, let me know what to do. Tell me when to pull up what, and then we'll get started. Again, guys, don't type anything in the chat, please, just so we can not mess anything up. Do not say anything until you're called, please, as well. So just hold off for 1 second before you do anything on the chat. Let me pull this up. Okay, here we go. All right, so everyone that's here, type or say here. You need to be here to play. There you go. So everybody that's here, say here. It's a bracket tourney. There you go. So everybody that's here, say here, please, and that's it. And don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If you don't hit that like button, you will not be entered. Here. All right, so good. All right, perfect. Just here, everybody. Just here. And one here. You too, guys. Don't forget to you guys are included too. So make sure you all type here too.
What we're gonna wait, Bugatti?
Bloodsport, welcome. Nice to see you. This is the first time I've seen this name. Did anybody see this name before?
No.
Oh,
I think I did maybe once. Maybe once.
yeah, Bloodsport.
All right, everybody's in here. Look at you guys. All right. Where's Big Dog? Don't forget here. Aki, this guy. All right, so all right. So who left? Somebody left. Oh, Will left. Let's see. Sorry, so here. All right, Big Dog is here. Good. All right. Let's see. All right. So is everybody? Yeah, it looks like I don't think everybody's playing, obviously, because you got the hate watchers, of course. But but it looks like all right. So it looks like we have. All right. So everybody. Okay. So Anthony's in.
Ismo.
Noble Young. You have to say here. Noble Young. Just say here, Noble Young. No gang signs. Just here. He said no gang. Oh my god. Noble Young. Again, this guy. Unbelievable. Call it when you want. All right. So wait, no, I want to make sure everybody's here first. Once the chat stops moving with here's, I'll start, because we're gonna start, and then somebody's gonna be like, oh, I'm here. See what happens? There was just 38 people in here, and there's definitely 38 not playing. I don't understand why they show up here. Why you show up if you're not gonna be part of the stream, if you're gonna be a hate watcher, why you bother? Why do you bother?
No life.
Yeah, like, yo, it's crazy. You're clearly not participating because you don't like me, because you don't watch me, but you're here for what? Yo, it blows my mind. It's like, I hate that guy, but let me see what he's saying. What? Brad, stop talking.
Asian chick.
Just everybody say here. That's it. That's it. Just here. That's it. No more comments. Just here. Here. I just want to know who's here. All right. So it looks like TK. Stop. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys are the worst. All right. So Talia tried to details. I guess not. That's what I'm saying. It's they left. Yeah, it was a whole bunch that probably left over the time. So they wanted the Lambo, you promised. Imagine. All right, so forget it. Let's just do it how it is. All right, so now what? Oh, here it is. So just say here. Payton here. Unbelievable. All right, so I'm gonna start. So go ahead. Frodo Pop. That's new. Never seen you.
What do you got behind you? What is that?
This right here.
Yeah.
This is from Pure Arts, the Terminator 2 battle damage.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Standalone piece. Thank you.
All right, Jay. So tell me now what? Tell me now what? So everybody that's in here is accounted for. So let's go. All right. Let's see.
My dog's looking at me like, I gotta go take a shit, bro. Let's go.
All right. So 1 through 49. So look at that. 1 through 49 is low, and 51 through 100 is high. Push 50. Not joining the giveaway. Just stop, late, and hit that like. Just stop being weird and just type here. My God, I don't know why people get so weird about a giveaway. If you are not here ever, I understand that you feel weird, because it's understandable. If you're not active in the chat, if you're just here hate watching, you don't belong playing. I understand that. But if you're always here, what's the problem? Uncarded, CBS, TK, Magic, 169, all pick. All right. So everybody's got to do what? A number? All right. So there you go. So uncarded, CBS, TK, 16 Junkie, all pick, and Fabs roll. So pick what? So let them know what to pick, and you tell me what to roll. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how this is. That's why I just say pick a number and I'll roll, and that's it. But this is looking. Let's see how this works. All right. So he has 99. TK says high or low. Okay. So pick high or low. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. So TK says high. Perfect. Oh, I see what's happening. All right. So, Bob, you got to say high then. So you get high. Joker says high or low. So high. Okay. I see what's happening. Happening. Hi.
Not yet. My reply is not yet.
All right, guys. So there you go. So it makes sense. So high or low. So whatever I hit, if it hits above 51, it's going to be high. So those people stay, and whoever hit low, those people are completely what do you call it? Disqualified from this guy 37. High or low? So you would be low. Low. All right. So now he changed to low. So low. Chris is low. Punish is high. All right. So let's roll. So you want me to roll the dice, or you want me to roll this? Well, I gotta roll the dice first, because I got to figure out what number. All right. So all right. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10. All right. Let's roll. So did everybody go? Got it. Just roll. Okay. So everybody got their high and low. I got to make sure everybody says high, low first, because I can't roll it and then everybody's going to be, oh, I pick low after the fact. So once everybody's done, once the chat starts moving, I'll generate the number. So remember, I got to hit it 10 times. All right, low. Make sure you guys get in. Everybody. No, just the 4 people. Oh, gotcha. I see where. Okay, never mind, guys. All right, I gotcha. All right, so those 4. We're gonna. All right, so I'm gonna roll. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's low. So all the people who said hi are completely disqualified. And now the only ones who stay are the low. Right? So who said low? So we got Talon is low, Nefty is low, Michael is low, Noble Young is low, Brad is low, Chris is low. Let's see. Oh, so we got a whole bunch. All right, so Jay, keep track of all these people. So CBS wins round 1. All right, perfect. So a lot of you guys are disqualified already. So anybody who said hi is out. So TK, you're out. Uncarded, you're out. We got Punisher, you're out. We got Big Dog, you're out. Paul, you're out. Let's see. Anybody said hi? Anybody else said hi? You made it. You said low. He said I'm freaking lost. I see what he did. All right. So no one's vote mattered. Just first to 4. Gotcha. I don't know what this is, TK. So that didn't pop up. Only 3 people are out. Gotcha. Oh, I see what you're saying. Out of those 4 that you mentioned, which is, I see what's happening. You're clumping them up in little groups. So out of these, so uncarded, CBS, TK, Magic, and Junkie, who is left? Only 3 people are out. So, okay. Thank you, my friend. Are you playing or you're not playing? I don't know if you're playing or not. I changed mine to low. Yeah, I know. I saw. So you're fine. All right. So I feel like this is more complicated than anything. So Jay, yeah, because now you got to keep track of all these people constantly. So now Jay, who is left? So CBS is left. He's the only one left. Gotcha. But Bob said he went from the number to low, so I think Bob stays too. No. No, just got here. Okay. Well, you can if you want. All you got to do is say here. Thor, Slugging, Bloodsport, Commander, vote now. Okay, there you go. So here's a second batch. All right, so remember, high or low. Only you guys on the screen. Joker Jay, keep track of the winners from the first round, please, so you could, because I don't know what's going on right now.
Neither do I.
He said, neither do I. All right, so, yeah, no, you're in, Bob. You're still in, Bob. Okay, Bob's back in. Yeah, Bob's in. Because he went for a number and then he said low. So now we got Thor, Sluggin, Bloodsport, Commander. Vote now. Perfect. So we have, he said low. What'd you say?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay. So we got low for Bloodsport. I'd rather win this guy. Anthony says low. I got it. Perfect. Okay. TK, the silent ninja. All right. So good. All right. You keep track of everything. All right, the Thor. You typed it in the wrong chat.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what the hell's going on, dude.
Well, you got to type it in the YouTube, not in the private chat. But let's see. All right, Harold, where are you? This is crazy. This is insane. This is nuts. I think, yeah. I think my way was easier. I think we would have been done with the numbers by now.
Oh.
This is crazy. Oh my god! All right, Jay, did you get everybody from that batch? This is nuts. This is a train wreck. Oh my god! This is nuts.
Oh, shit.
Joker, what's going on?
And I thought I made it easier by me not joining because I don't even have the figure. So
Fabs. Technical.
Technical. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Joker got a game plan. Let him cook.
You're out.
Oh my god. That's good. He said, let him cook.
Yo, I wanted to do my taxes.
Oh my god. This is insane. Can we just do the duck race? Oh my god.
I can see the audit coming. They're gonna call me. They're not even gonna mail me.
Oh
Come
my god. This is crazy. You said
I was about to die.
effort, we gotta workshop this first.
That's right here. My dog go for your throat.
Oh my god. This is crazy.
My dog is mad dogging me.
I knew it. I knew this was gonna be a nightmare. Because when he's trying to explain it to me, he's like, no. He said, you gotta do this, and you got. I said, all right, you keep track of it because I don't know what's going on. And here we are. So
Senate hearing.
all right, so guys, oh my god, epic fail. Oh my god. So this is what we're gonna do. Forget what Joker Jay said.
I don't even want to win.
So it looks like everybody's back in, nobody's out, so that's good, right? That's a good sign. So what we're gonna do is go back to
Joker Jay, you are the man.
we're going back to the day of game, okay? So this is what's gonna happen. Everybody that's here right now, okay? Again, everybody that's usually here right now,
Oh
right?
Lord.
That is usually here, that is here right now. What you're gonna do, one at a time, I will call the name that's in the chat, right? I will call your name. Do not give me anything in the chat. If your name is not called, it doesn't count. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're active in the chat, every time you're in here, I know that you're always here, so you don't have to worry about it. So do not go in throwing numbers that won't count. You will not be counted because it throws off the entire game, right? So I'm going to call your name right from the chat. If your name's not called, please do not put a number in because I'm not going to count it. If you're afraid that you're not going to be included, number one is probably because you're never here. And number two, it's your own fault. Because I tell you guys all the time, even if if you're a hate watcher, put your name down so at least I know that you're here, right? If you don't even want to be active, then you can't participate. It's not fair. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to start from the top. I'm going to start from the top.
Hold on, I'm coming right now, bro. My dog's gonna take a shit, bro. Even my Yoda fell asleep. Look.
All right. So we're gonna do, guys. So we're gonna do from 1 to 40, right? Because everybody, I can tell you, there's 37 in here. Not everybody's gonna play. So we're gonna do 1 through 40. All right. So first name that's gonna give me a number from 1 through 40 is gonna be uncarded reviews. So uncarded, if you're here, 1 through 40, please. Then we got Joker J, 1 through 40. Remember, wait until the name that was called before you is called so you don't get the same number down. So wait until they post their number first, and then you go after I call your name. So first uncarded, then we got Joker J. Then we got Chris. So Chris, wait until Joker's number before you put yours down. So there's no rush. Just wait until the person that I called before you goes, so there's no problems. After Chris, we have Anthony. After Anthony, we got Nefty. After Nefty, we got Babo. Remember, 1 through 40. After Baba, we got Brad.
Oh,
After Brad, we got TK, but I know he left. So I'll give him a number. Somebody, give me a number for TK. Somebody write down a number for TK for, actually, you know what? I'll do it. Just so there's no, let me get, where's my pen?
oh man, I'm at 5%.
I don't even have a pen. Oh, you don't have a charger?
No, forget it, bro.
All right, let me get a piece of
Yeah,
paper.
charger.
Let me get a piece of paper so I can keep track of TK's number. TK421. Let me see what numbers you guys have already. All right. So we have Uncarded 13. See already, Joker 7, and see, that's why I told you, Chris. Hold on. That's why I told you to hold on. All right. So, let's see. All right. So we got 7. All right. So let's give. I'm gonna give TK 1. Let's give him number 1.
1-6 Junkie. I just picked 1.
Who did? Oh, okay. So let's give him 2. We're gonna give him 2. So we'll give him 2. William, 1 through 40. 1 through 40, not anything else. All right. So we got all the way up to Chris so far. So we got Chris, he's got 6. So let's see who else. Let's see. Chris. Did I even call Chris? Of course not. Unbelievable, Chris. Oh, because I said Chris. Never mind. It was my fault. Because there's multiple Chris's in here. That's why. All right, you're fine. Miami. It's fine. All right. So we have Brad. We got everybody here. All right. We got Paul. Paul, your turn, please. If you're still in here. After Paul goes, we have Anthony. After Anthony, we have let's see who else is in here. We got Joker J. Your turn. We have let's see who else is in here. We got Chris, you already went, so that's fine. We got Tragedy Tales. If you're still in here, you can go. We got, let's see, who else? We got Chris. Chris, your turn. Talon, your turn if I didn't call you yet. Peyton, your turn if I didn't call you yet. Remember, go after the person I called. Just wait until they put their number down so you don't repeat the same number. We have, let's see who else we got in here. We got Talia. Talia, if you're here, your number, please, as well. Let's see who else is in here. I feel like that's it. That's everybody. Punisher went already. Derek, if you're in here, your turn, please. Let's see. Punisher went already. Let's see. Miami went. TK got number 2. Albert, your number 1 through 40, please. 1 through 40.
Already put my number.
You put your number 2?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Okay, good. Let's see. Yeah, as long as they're not repeated, you could do. Harold, your number, please. Michael, your number, please, if you're still in here. Chris, give me his number. We got Albert. We got Nefty. Nefty, you did yours, right?
Yep.
Okay. Uncarded, Punisher, Miami, blah, blah, blah. Big Dog, if you're still in here, your turn, please. Let's see who else. All right, I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think that's everybody. We got Brad, we got Joker J. Joker J, if you didn't go. Bloodsport, if you're still in here, your turn. Let's see. Noble Young, if you're in here, your turn. Frodo Pop, if you're still in here, your turn. Rudy, if you're still in here, your turn. Okay. All right. So I think that's everybody. Yep, that's everybody now. All right, cool. TK592. Also, if you're here, if you want to play, your number as well. Yep, that's everybody. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. All right, so let's see how many numbers we got here. Cassandra, your number 1 through 40 as well, please, if you're still in here, if you want to play. I thought Jim was in here. I guess not. Cairo, welcome. Nice to see you that you're active now in the chat for the giveaway instead of speaking and saying hello the entire time. Let's see. Commander Crook, welcome. Give me your number. Yes, number 2 is gone. Pick another one. Commander Crook, pick a number 1 through 40. Make sure it's not repeated, please. 37 should be okay. I don't think anybody has 37 yet. Nope, you're good with that one. Cassandra has 26. Oh, excuse me.
Salute.
Thank you. Noble Young has 39 and 5. All right, I think that's everybody. All right, guys, don't speak in the chat anymore. All right, he's got number 3. Perfect. Nobody else has number 3. All right, good. All right. Oh, no, TK Magic Shop has number 3. So you need another number, Commander Crook. No, it's all right. Just because I never know who's in here, obviously. And I always tell you guys, even if you just show up for whatever, just say something in the chat so I know that you were here for it. You know what I mean? 37 is mine. All right. So it looks like we have a problem. Looks like we have a problem because somebody has 37. Yeah, so yeah, you got 37. Yeah, 37 is you. It's fine. Nobody else got 37. Big, yeah, no, 37. Noble Young, 37 is gone. So you need a, all right, you got 23. 23 is good. But you got Paul and Anthony with the same number, so somebody's not counting. So Paul, because you were second, Paul doing a different number. Let's see. Who's crying? Let's see. All right, so 40. Perfect. That's good. That works because nobody got 40. Between the 2 repeated numbers with 33s. Paul, I need a new number for you, Paul. Paul, if you're still in here, Paul.
Fabs, I saw he picked 35 down the line after that line of question. It says 35 for Paul.
Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. No, 35 is Big Dog Pound.
Okay. He said, oops, 35.
Yeah, so yeah, no.
Yeah.
So give me another one. Noble Young's got 39. So give me that sounds like a real baby. Give me the process is making the child cry. I had chose 35. Okay, let me make sure nobody yeah, but Big Dog Pound has 35. So you can't have both 35. So you got to fix that.
Right.
I think this was the most disorganized raffle yet. Not raffle, yet, because it started off one way and then everybody gets eager to miss out and then they want to speak when they're not even in the chat and ruin everything. All right. So, all right. So is that everybody? All right. Is that everybody? He did 35 before. Oh yeah, thought my rule. No, this became a nightmare after that. Became a whole nightmare because again, people can't follow directions. People can't follow, instructions. So that's why it's all over the place now. Everybody's repeating numbers because again, nobody listens. So that's the problem. So I think it looks like we're gonna have to start all over again because everybody's got three of the same number. Nobody knows whose is what. Everybody's throwing multiple numbers out there. So. What a nightmare! I feel like nobody wants this giveaway. I missed it last week for a reason,
Paul just said 26. Is that available or 4?
No, it should be fine. 26 should be fine. Well, Cassandra has 26.
Now he says 4. Now he says 4.
Yeah, Cassandra has 26. Now you have 4. I think somebody else has 4.
Okay.
Joker, you got me? The number I put down? I don't know.
No, what number did you put?
I put 23 in the chat.
So you're in the chat. Let me just make sure because I don't see you. The Thor, here it is. The Thor, where did I just see you? I saw you. I saw you. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I just saw your name, the Thor. All right, I don't know what's going on. Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's not. What? I don't see your number.
I put 23.
All right, so it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, so I'm running it. Whoever's repeated, then we got to deal with that after the fact. So let's go. So I want to do the dice again. Let's roll the dice. Here we go. All right, so we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's see. All right, so here we go. So 1 through 40. Here we go. 1.
Hold on, Bobby. Hold on.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And
Hold
lucky number 17. Who got 17? Nobody got 17.
Plexico purse.
Nobody got 17. I can tell you that because I didn't see 17. Nobody got 17. Nobody got 17. Nobody got 17. All right, so nobody got 17. So the next number that I pick will be the winner. Damn, Nefty, you got 16. Imagine. And Brad got 18. Look at that. Oh, man, 7. Everybody got 7. Nobody got 17. All right, the next number I call will be the winner, and that is number 3. I know 15 people picked 3.
Somebody.
So,
yeah,
I know somebody. Here we go. So TK Magic Shop. Oh, my God, he won another one.
Yeah.
Again, nice.
Oh, my God. Look at that. A second. So now, TK, let's do this. Do you want a second one, or do you want me to raffle it off again and continue to the next one? Let me know, TK, if you want me to just do it again. I'll donate it. All right, so let me all right, cool. So thank you. So we'll do that. So next, look at that, guy. So he's giving it up. So the next number again will win. Number 1. Who got number 1?
I don't remember anybody picking number 1.
No, somebody did, because I had picked number 1
Somebody did.
for TK, and they said no, I already took 1. So somebody has 1. Yep, Babo.
Oh.
Babo! Well deserved, my friend. Well deserved. Babo! Babo! Babo with the eyes.
Congrats.
Now, Babo, the question is, do you collect? Imagine. So congratulations, my friend. Thank you to TK also for doing that. I actually just shipped his yesterday. So he'll be getting that in the next, probably either Monday or Tuesday. So Bob, I will shipping this out to you. Again, thank you, Anthony, for doing that. I don't know what anybody would need a second one. Obviously, as you can see, he's not greedy. He doesn't need to have two. So thank you again. Again, Babo, congratulations. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Guys, thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for being active in the chat. Like I tell you guys all the time, you ever want to get into the giveaways, just be active in the chat. It's only fair, right, for you to just pop up and talk whenever it's convenient for you. I will never allow it, as you guys know already. It's just not right, especially when you're active in everybody else's chats and just for whatever reason you're not here. Again, I know all this. I see it. It's sent to me, right? That's why I know you guys feel weird sometimes putting just even saying hello in the chat, because you're very active in other chats and you don't want to be seen. That what are you doing here if you're everywhere else? You know, I thought that was a chick. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Stay safe, everybody.